Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video featuring products of the new Craftin Desert Divas release. Today I want to share with you a technique that a crafty friend of mine introduced me to recently, decorating candles. For the technique I am using the new Santa's Helper stamp set from Craftin Desert Divas, and you will also need some candles, white tissue paper, as well as some parchment paper to apply your images later. I first stamped all my images on the smooth side of the tissue paper with Memento Tuxedo black ink. I don't think it matters on which side of the tissue paper you stamp your images, but I find it easier to color the images on the smooth side. I colored my images with alcohol markers, and because the tissue paper is so thin, it's better to have another sheet of paper under the tissue paper so the ink can be absorbed. I then trimmed all my images, and it's great that you don't have to be too precise about fuzzy cutting your images because you won't see the X's later. I cut pieces of parchment paper so it will cover roughly 3/4 of the candle. Then I place the image I want to transfer onto the candle on the candle, place the parchment paper on top, and use my heat gun to melt the candle wax. Your heat gun needs to be quite hot for this, so let it heat up completely before transferring the image. Try to apply the heat as evenly as possible so you won't melt any dents into your candle. And I like to smooth the soft candle before removing the parchment paper. You can repeat this process as many times as you like. Here I am stamping the sentiment Merry Christmas with red ink and transfer to the same candle. I have tried to reuse the parchment paper pieces. However, because the wax saturates the tissue paper, the parchment paper will have wax on it after transferring the image. And I found that reusing the parchment paper makes the surface of the candle not as smooth as I'd like it to be, and also I had the feeling that the image won't transfer as nicely. Another cool thing about this technique is that you can mirror your images, and for this you don't have to mirror stamp the image, but you can just use the backside of the tissue paper. And you can even build up a scene. I actually trimmed off the tissue paper of the penguin around his hand to hold the lights. I'm not sure if you could just layer it on top or whether this would somehow affect the colors. So I just went with trimming off the part around the hand. I really hope you enjoyed this technique, and I will definitely be making more, and everyone will get candles this year. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a thumbs up if you liked the video tutorial, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!